Omen Flash is going to cook there, fighting into mid. There's so much value to get with a stun or a paranoia on this map that I think still running Breach is probably better, but there's value in the Gecko, and if you're not a Breach believer, I can respect the pivot.
Yeah, you can still do things like the vertical Gecko Dizzy, like we're set up for currently, which might have worked during the first month of Sunset's existence, but I think now everyone is ready. You just have one person playing Anti to shoot that thing. Can't exactly shoot a Breach stun.
Play Anti into Gecko.
Anti as in you hold the line, Mimi. Anti can mean more than just turning away from a flash. All right, the bickering must stop. It's a brawl in A main, and it's Cora striking first again. M is here though, and now a paranoia makes things all sorts of chaotic on this site. That right click from Ev, it never gets old. Smoltra is never dealt with, and we're just walking through it one way. I'm not sure if I agree with that one, Bob. Well, we're not exactly expecting there still to be a Sova in the area. This lurk pressure. Lurk, I guess, being on the extremity from Smolakra. A big issue now for FlyQuest. They've sent 2 players over to deal with that. And the drone's going to tag 1. Fighting to spawn, a big deal, though, as Ev secures that one. Gives a comfortable enough place to play with the fault line coming through. Ev takes 3 on the round, and FlyQuest get their pistol.
I don't think Ev had any help that entire endeavor. Just takes 2 1v1s and wins them both out to share up that pistol. I also knew exactly what you meant by anti-flash. I'm just rage baiting at this point.
You're rage baiting on a cast, Mimi.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And it worked. That's the worst part.
You know?
That's actually the worst part.
Bait used to be believable. Looking at the buy for Fly. Got the 1 rifle on board.
Bars.
Yeah. I'm so alliterative. AI's gonna go
alliterative?
for there's no one home.
Same play, no answer this time around.
What's your problem with that?
I don't have any problem with that. I only have problems with you.
You know, I'm, never mind. You want to talk about the round?
From it. Yeah, let's talk about. Oh yeah, let's talk about the thrilling 5 die to spike type round that AI are about to run.
No, it's 5 run in and die.
Ah, 5 run in and die. Now that is unexpected. And Smolakra doing a poor job of just dying. She chose to get a kill before going down.
Cora loves the we're in a 4v1. Just stay in the neon hands, just back and forth, like with her little hands running back. You guys can't see. I'm doing a mimic of it.
I'm watching Mimi right now dancing, like you're a speed skater, but you're speed skating in place. That is the image that I was just given. But now we have a real honest round. This isn't even a bonus, by the way, for FlyQuest. There is a Stinger on Ev. The rest of the team has Vandals, and again, it's an all-out brawl for A main.
Yeah, they love taking risks on these rounds, and here we go.
That's a terrible stun! We just stunned ourselves. What is going on? It didn't work. That's the worst part. It's all a part of the plan, the sick, twisted, artificially intelligent, generated plan. And it worked. And it's still working. That's the worst part. Now with Dizzy to come out and what?
She was blind. It's another.
This is just a round. This is a round of Valorant.
Yes, and I couldn't agree more.
And
2v3.
We've stopped. It's a 2v3. The spike's at elbow. Lace is walking here.
Yep.
Where do we go from this?
They has ults. They can pivot late back into B, but they don't know where Vise is. Oh, Ida.
Not looking the right way. Ida needs to help, and she does. Picking up right where she left off on map 1 for the 2K.
You know, thriving in the chaos like that and producing something that is very ugly, but for some reason still brings you some semblance of joy, they're really living through the artificial intelligence dream. They've produced some succulent slop that you believe for a moment, and then you're like, wait a minute, that doesn't look quite real. But it worked on me, and it got an emotional response. So therefore, you know, really living up to the name in that.
That really was just an AI round. Oh, yeah, we're getting flashbang kills.
By the way,
let's do it again. This time, no self-stun. Big pivot out of AI, although Cora will find the kill onto M. And X drone should see her coming out of that one. And the ping, Cora's flying off of that, shooting at feet and still getting kills. And FlyQuest have the site.
Yeah, really nice from them. Laces going further, dies for it. Being a little greedy in that regard, but Cora's here to trade out, and poor Drushi just can't see a thing. Never mind. Pivots for 2, but it's not enough to win the round as Fly bounce back for a 3rd here.
Yeah, FlyQuest do just a high enough amount of inting after they've won the round, so you have to be like, wait a second, maybe there's a... No, okay, no, it's actually just all
mind,
theirs.
it's fine. They'd never
do it
won
again.
A for
Shoot,
another
you
round.
wanna, hey, Mimi, you like the paranoia down lane, you like the fault line towards Elbow, you wanna run that back one more time into the eco?
Well, this time there's a counter paranoia and a flash ready to go. There's a bit better util to fight back in. And
I really like the buy out of
stinger.
AI. They've got a whole heaping ton of guns to fight with, and Annex is pissed. They're both pissed. Flying into the sights. What's going on? Our neons are ballistic. It's a
They just
3-on-3.
crossed paths, let each other run past. Annex still alive on the site somehow. Trips getting placed. Annex out as Lace gets one on the fadeaway. Annex in for more, but Thea trades it back, and FlyQuest. It's a clean anti-eco. 3 alive.
A beautiful anti-eco. Some are saying. Wow. You know what, Mimi? Do you wanna go A again? I've heard that Sunset
I'd
only
love
has
to.
it's Valorant's first 1-site map. You know, they did a lot of 3-site maps, you know, to be extra, to be different. Oh wow, Lotus, Haven, they're so cool. Sunset, it's a 1-site map.
Yeah, this is actually a test run for the new Valorant like Swift play, where it's just one map, just retakes.
I love it.
Here we go again.
Here we go. Paranoia. Fault line. Another paranoia. Another dash. And it's an Odin. Annex is Odining. It's content. it's just content, Valorant. Everyone shut up, watch the game, enjoy it. This is beautiful. It doesn't get any better than this. We're fighting in spawn while our breach is planting the spike. Because it's just one of those games. Because now
We're
we've got
all
a
thinking
rolling
a 3v2?
thunder. Of
Why?
course. Why not? Because Trushi's still alive. Because M is still here. These players are low. But it doesn't matter. FlyQuest are still going to win the round.
That's all I have to say.
Oh, sorry. Okay, Mimi,
Yeah.
where do you want to go this time?
Oh, maybe A.
At what point do AI just stop playing on the B side?
Let's start 5
Because
stacking
this
A.
is stupid. This is actually silly what FlyQuest are doing. Like,
Thanks.
and now after losing the buy round, AI have no guns again. The hero guns for
no,
a second.
I'm
were on
telling
the
you,
B
I'm calling
side.
my ball. This is the round they win.
This is the round they win. All the utility, all the mess. Annex with the laser beams. That's 1, 2, 3. Line them up. Mimi called her shot. But it's not over
It might be
yet.
too soon.
Exactly where you are.
Now the neural theft.
Last player standing.
Ida gets the kill. Hold. Lace is still alive, and Ida has her too. AI are back in it.
Why did I know it was going to be the eco? Of course it's the eco that they win. Oh. What do you say to that?
You just take a moment to appreciate the beauty.
Finer things in life.
The finer things.
Like hitting the A site on Sunset.
Yeah.
Well, they have Thrash.
Hey, Simulacra's in the fight this time. A little different.
Yeah? Gonna rip a Sovault off contact here if it's another A hit. Update, it is.
And here we go. Hunter's Fury out. 1, 2, and a counter on the other side. AI strike first. Annex in a whole lot of trouble, though. Dodged away from the lasers. Coming back her way.
Take flight.
And surprisingly reserved in the approaches, FlyQuest. Waiting things out. AI already stacking 4 players onto the site. A whole ton of ultimates to get back in here. And now the reposition from Ida. They're ready to fly. Here we go. Thrash comes in, pings out on the backside. These classics are still doing work for FlyQuest. Why are the pistols winning consistently? It doesn't make any sense. Spike still going down. And Simulacra testing things out of the smoke. Oh, this crossfire is so brutal.
One enemy remaining.
Around the corner and down they go. M doesn't stand a chance. FlyQuest take the round.
Oh my god. Can we do all 12 rounds by hits? Is that allowed?
Can we?
It
Okay,
looks like
we've done 8 rounds of yelling during the A hit. Can we just go silent? I just want to watch and appreciate this next round.
Okay. Can you like just talk it through like calmly maybe?
Oh, calmly? Yeah, okay. Well.
Yeah, just appreciate it.
Another calm approach in towards the A side. Artificial intelligence with a dizzy ready to go. A vertical one at that. We'll see how FlyQuest can deal with the approach. Eyes on Cora now as she slides up, goop in the eyes of the
They
opposition.
passed each other.
But she's right behind, and now the paranoia just seems like it's a little bit too late. Bob carving her way through the site, and right now on the other side of the cages, it's it a first. M still alive on site.
Spike down.
One. Bushi joining the party, and the assistance from AI has been beautiful. Lace calmly works on into the site. A 1-on-2 now. Spike out in the open, and it's Lace on the 3K. FlyQuest red in the round.
It's giving golf commentary.
Golf commentary, but you talk the whole time instead of leaving any air to breathe.
It's radio golf commentary.
Radio golf. Okay, I like
yes,
it.
absolutely. Yeah,
Mimi,
so that
this
was
round's
another
yours.
A-hit.
You can have
Okay.
this A hit. Let's just keep making it interesting because every round is the same. It's
what's
just how
the
we
gimmick?
approach it.
What's the
The
gimmick?
gimmick is that you can't use player names. Go.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
Blinded.
The blue-haired character pushing. Wow, they're so friendly. Stinger, okay. Get kill. Very lovely. And now slow down for but a moment. I don't know why I've just gone caveman. I didn't need to do that. You didn't ask for that. But this time, they fight together. Nice crossfire. Swing in. No A sight for you. Bye-bye fly.
I like you didn't use character names or player names. It was just...
I realized that just player names would mean I would just call them the agents, and that wouldn't be fun.
Sure.
So
I do think that after 10 rounds of going A, going caveman, speech makes a lot of sense. Like, even if it's
Yeah.
unintentional, like...
They are just 4-stacking A every round now.
What am I watching?
I'm waiting for the 5th.
No one's called a timeout either. Or I think we had a timeout ages ago, but like, come on!
Is this like a... I wonder if they're like talking in chat. Is something like what? I don't know what's happening.
I don't know what's happening either. It keeps it's like we're training the AI model. You keep going into the same A site to see how the artificial intelligence responds, and the response has been almost the same every time.
Enemy remaining.
It's not learning.
I mean, they're trying something different. They put an extra player elbow there and used it till insta instead of waiting for contact or anything, but it did not work.
But it's the thing about
still got
AI
to get out
models,
the
you have to
maze.
feed them so much information. You have to do it so many times before they can
You do.
brute force,
Last
try
round
every
in the
single
half.
possible
You know what would be
solution
funny?
to the problem.
Okay, here's my
Go
call
B.
this round. QB Snake, one person B, the other 4 hard hit A, and then you sell them blind B.
I love it.
I think they're
That
just
would
gonna
be
hit
a cool strat.
I need a weapon.
FlyQuest.
This is generational. I've never ever seen a game, not even in ranked, not
this
even
happened
in 10
to me.
minutes.
I swear to God, Icebox last year with Teddy Tactics, FlyQuest Red went A site on Icebox every single round in an attacking half, and they killed us.
You're getting flashbacks to it. All cast
Flashbacks,
around. Here we go.
trauma.
Simulacra stuck in the corner. Paranoia up yet again and overwhelmed by utility, but support is there. Thrash connects on 2, and with the pistol out, it's AI. Overwhelming. Only Bob left detained in the open with the gun out in time, but not a round in sight. 4-8. FlyQuest slam A 12 rounds in a row and come out the better of the half.
67% success rate? I'd say that's pretty solid.
Yes. And I think they're a better team at hitting A than they were 30 minutes ago. Okay, let me not kid myself. That half did not take 30 minutes. That was like 15 minutes.
That was
Every round was
15.
over in like 60 seconds.
Mimi,
or
I
less.
am really disappointed that FlyQuest are not sprinting 5 players A main on defense this round. I think
is sad
that
to
would
see.
just be peak.
I can't believe this is this is what's happening. I mean, like, we're making fun of it and we're clowning, but they're literally up 8-4 after.
They're
hitting
literally
A
winning.
every
No,
single time.
FlyQuest literally do this. I've experienced this. It's not fun.
What is going on in mid?
Well, it's a little bit of a slide on through. FlyQuest have 4 players here for reasons. Seemingly the reason would be to play team deathmatch, and it's
We're just
again
walking into
successful.
smokes?
It's working.
And
Only
they
the
just
B site
we're up
falters.
5v3.
Now FlyQuest are kind of ready to blitz their way into the site. Wingman keeps 3 guns at the ready for AI.
The
That's
team
stun
stun
it's
onto
both
both
players.
of
Yeah, okay. Okay,
you
let me
winning
take a
there?
breather. It's fine. Now Cora's gonna walk in. Sure, we've got like no utility to play off of because again we stunned ourselves. But again, it doesn't matter.
What the? What is?
Mimi, I have been through cruelty in the last week. Okay, on Friday I had to cast Furia. Got obliterated.
was good.
On Sunday, I had to cast 2G. Got obliterated. I'm like, I'm
you
so
could
excited
say
for our
that-
first match today, right? Because it's Shopify versus Wadada finalists. Oh my god, it's gonna be so great. No, Shopify kill Wadada. And now this?
Kirsty's gonna go postal on the
This?
cast. Oh, dear viewer, I hope you're enjoying whatever this game is. This is truly a treat. I've never watched something like this before. Here we are again.
Amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Run into mid.
The
Hello.
bout wall.
Goodbye. Judge.
We're hitting them with the silly guns, top, mid, and market. Uh-huh.
Why is Ev walking down A? It's 5v3.
Because Ev has already used fault line in this round, so you can't actually get fault line back up. So, and to get the kill. Cora again playing Knife Out Simulator.
Dude, I would love to hear what their comms are like. They've got to be giggling like crazy.
I imagine it sounds a lot like our casting of the early rounds, where it's mostly giggling and screaming.
Yeah. Yeah, a bit of that here too. This is the first break I think we've ever gotten this game, by the way. I don't really know how to process it.
Oh
or
my! I have
respond
water I
to
can
it.
sip on. Hold on.
Yeah, enjoy.
Ah,
Still
that was
nothing
nice.
happening.
That
It's
was
kind of
nice.
beautiful. 5v2. No one really doing anything. Just a judge.
One enemy remaining. 30 seconds left.
And
Good
Down
night.
B. Long.
Flawless round for Fly. They're up 10-4.
all right, so AI,
They think they're better
we
than
get
us.
to buy guns now.
Okay.
What are they doing for us, Mimi?
What
Walk me through
What
it.
are they doing for us?
Yeah.
Okay, don't
Mimi.
just randomly run into mid.
Mimi, look at the mini map. Look at the mini map. I want them to just start running A.
Yeah. No, I actually think it's a good idea. Into Cypher, I actually think you just run execs. You just trip, common trip, you shock, common trip positions, and then you run an exec with the breach and the slidey. Here we go.
Well, you think back to Corrode. AI's attack side was like marked by them just execing into a solo lace every round. It's actually
Yep.
fairly successful for them.
Well, Lace has a friend named Bob.
I don't like Lace's angle though. You can just get walked up on like this. Already taken low, now stuck in her own cage, but Bob's support is there. And now this judge is a little bit hard to dislodge. Good shock dart, but Lace still alive on 60. Now the mosh, but there's still room for Lace to play around, and Bob is here. The support has showed up. AI just took way too long to activate onto the play, and it falls apart at the hands of Bob.
Yeah, they get completely stalled out there. Full
If you're
waiting
not a
in
good
towards
shot
elbow
today,
and
don't worry.
using
There are
tons of
other ways
util
to
to
do it.
dispel Lace, but Bob perfect on the angles. If that player who came out onto site doesn't die, it's a completely different round we're looking at, but instead it's just a complete brick wall. And now look at AI's money. They are broke. You know what the real bit would have been for
What?
the first half? For another A hit?
What? Hit me.
Ask AI's coach. His name's ChatGPT. what they should adapt to win against a team that hits A 12 rounds.
wait, we actually missed it. That'll be for the post-match analysis, maybe.
Do you think the
Oh.
AI knows how to play Valorant? I don't think so. Well, this
Well,
team
I've heard
does,
that
but
Icebox is a map that has 2 sites.
Scanning ahead.
I've also heard that AI's sheriffs are a little bit deadly. Remember it
Yeah.
was the full eco round that they won earlier with just a neon
was.
ult?
I do recall that. Still a 3v4. They're not one yet, as Bob picks off M, who is just alone walking around on A. So it's back to a 3-on-3, and I think Fly knows this is going to be a finish towards B. Everyone rotating back that direction.
Blaze, also known as the problem to AI, goes down, as a matter of fact. And Bob is super low, as mentioned. One shot to the body from any of these sheriffs. Not going to give him a chance, on my word. Bob just flatlines it.
Take flight.
Spike
Drone.
planted.
Spots the planter. Sees the second. There goes Cora. Good stun. And good night, AI.
They've unplugged ChatGPT. They're turning off the data center.
You failed.
It's over. 12-4. The first map was close. The first map was silly. But the second map has been something different entirely.
Once more.
They hit A 12 rounds in a row, win 8 of them. Now up 4-0 on their defensive side. And just one away from completing this one. Going up 2-1 and making it halfway to the playoffs, to the main event.
Wait, go back to the music. That was nice.
Kind of jammy. Which
Oh,
is
well.
something real people say often when they hear good music.
Yes, they do. It's going to be a dive down mid from Cora. Here we go. AI in a whole lot of trouble, but Trushi walks in, holds her ground. Bob now entering the party. Ev as well. Go to work out a Trushi, but more and more challenges just keep approaching, and there's still Lace on this B site. Dart forces Lace to reveal her position, and now with Ev being taken down low, maybe there's an angle. The 2-on-3 after all. FlyQuest continue forward. Nice shock out of the Sova player. AI have to find some way to fight forward. Dance around center site, and Laces
My ultimate.
a queen of the ball. Simulacra now around the side, and Thea sees things through. 13-4, 2-0 in the series for FlyQuest after the show that first half was, maybe.
They made that game way more fun than it needed to be.
I love that.
And so I'm happy for it. It could have just been a boring stomp, but instead it was an incredibly fun stomp. And I thank FlyQuest for that. Just run the same exec 18 times in a row. Let Cora go crazy on the neon. You know, maybe they're not playing the most meta stuff. Maybe they're not defining the future of the game. But they are just executing on exactly the style of Valorant they want to play.
And executing on the same site.
the A
These are
side,
their big
specifically.
things. Yes.
They love doing that.
Yeah. That was something. My old trauma from Teddy Tactics resurfaced. AI just discovered a bit of new trauma anytime
they really
hop